So talking about the platysma seems to be a paper-thin muscle which is covering the rest of the cervical neck muscles. So this platysma is what's covering our neck muscles, and it's a paper-thin muscle which overlies them. And about where it's located, here by yellow, this yellow stuff represents that the platysma is located in the subcutaneous adipose tissue. So when dissecting the platysma, sometimes when dissecting the subcutaneous adipose tissue, the platysma is also dissected, but that's how it's very carefully, very intimately attached to the subcutaneous adipose tissue. The platysma originates in the pectoral fascia. It originates from the pectoral fascia as well as the deltoid fascia, and it goes up all the way along the neck over to the mouth, and it inserts on basically the inferior border of the mandible. So let's draw that. Here's the mandible, and it will be inserted on the inferior border of the mandible and the angle of the mouth. And in terms of the innervations, the platysma is innervated by the two F's. So the platysma is flat. So you have to remember three F's for actually platysma. It's flat, and then it's a facial nerve, and it's a facial artery. And the facial nerve is a ramus colli, or cervical branch of the facial nerve, which is number 7, and the facial artery. In terms of where it's located on a representation, here it is. This is the platysma. You can see it originating from the pectoral fascia, which is the pectoralis major muscle is right here, and here's the deltoid muscle, and then it will originate from the pectoral fascia and the deltoid fascia and insert on the inferior border of the mandible as well as the angle of the mouth. Here's the angle of the mouth. You can see this is the angle where it curves like this. Cervical branch of facial nerve, facial artery.